This is my Traxxas slash review. Well, good afternoon, guys and girls. It's Richie from Driftomaniacs here, and I say girls because I've actually bought this for my daughter as her sort of first proper starter RC car. There's a lot to like about this car because this body is pretty wild, I can tell you. 30 plus miles an hour, top speed on there. That's going to be with the optional gearing on. I'm feeling it's going to have two pinions in here. The slower one will be the one fitted, and that will be the one that I will use for my daughter to start with. As I said, starter car. Also, on any of the Traxxas cars, set the thing to run on training mode where it's 50% of the power. So I'm going to do that, start her off nice and slow, then increase the speed as she grows with it. Anyway, let's get this thing unboxed. Okay, we've got some of the features on the outside of the box, but I'd rather get the car unboxed. Now, typically, as ever with all these unboxings, it's always the wrong way up. Anyway, there we go. There's that car. Now, typically with Traxxas, they put the radio in the end of the box, so you don't want to throw the box away too quickly. And indeed, that was the radio tucked away in the end of the box. 2.4 gigahertz, so nothing like a CB radio is going to interfere with this. Forwards, backwards, steering on there, nothing fancy on this one. You've just got a steering trim button on here, no TSM or multifunction dial on here, on-off switch on the bottom. 4 batteries to go in, which it doesn't come with. That's the only thing you're going to need to get the thing up and running. But nice solid feel like all of the Traxxas transmitters. Okay, now underneath the car, we're guessing we've got our battery charger. I'm guessing is in that bag. We've got a few spare servo parts on here, suspension parts. We've got our mini toolkit included in there, and our manual. Also in there will undoubtedly be a warranty card, which I'm going to fill in and send off. Anyway, going to remove the plastic and get this gorgeous body out. Well, it may surprise some people. I've never actually driven a Traxxas Slash before, so I'm interested to see how this handles. One of the appealing things about this is my local hobby store carries just about every spare part imaginable, and therefore it's got a lot going for it in terms of if youngsters like my daughter crash it into anything, cause any damage to it, everything's going to be fairly easy to get hold of spares probably the same day. Anyway, going to set the camera off the tripod and let's have a look at this body. Okay, starting at the front end. This thing is just absolutely eye-popping. A note was I showed the two cars to my daughter, the pink version of this one and this one. Let's check out the wheels there. And this is the one that she preferred. It's called the Hawaiian paint scheme. And the gentleman that owns Traxxas actually races one of these things in real life. Anyway, let's get the body off, see what's inside. Okay, so what have we got in here? We've got our power cell, 7-cell nickel metal hydride battery, instructions on the battery, read those in a second. XL5 speed controller, fully waterproof. That everything, all the electrics on the car waterproof. We got our receiver here, the only little bit of self-assembly I see that we've got to do. Nice firm push to get the aerial down in place on there. Card it comes with details a few instructions for the speed controller. We've got a warning here on the motor. I'm guessing this is saying keep your hands away from the motor, it gets too hot. Of note, this comes with the Traxxas ID battery system connector on there. If you want it, you can use a conventional Traxxas battery if you've got one, not a problem on there. Because this is nickel metal hydride, you can charge this just using any normal charger. If this was LiPo, you've got a bigger issue. You've got to use the Traxxas chargers to choose the Traxxas LiPo batteries. Anyway, going to get the camera off the tripod. Let's take a closer look at the car. Okay, starting at the back, we have got a nice, tough impact bumper on the back there, so that's made of nylon type plastic. We've got our Titan 12-turn motor down in there, suspension, oil fill shocks all around. I'll do a quick suspension test in a minute. We've got our XL5 waterproof ESC, battery tray on there, servo located facing upside down on the side, waterproof receiver box there. You've also got impact bars on the side there, which again is a kind of a feature that I noticed and thought, oh, that could be quite good for my daughter when she's learning. The whole thing has quite a robust feel to it. Coming on around to the front, suspension setup, body post on there. You've got another nice impact bumper on the front on here. This little bit in the middle here is designed to take up like fairly major head-on impacts, which hopefully will be trying us in a big field, so she won't have too many of those. Nice decent grip on the tyres. Okay, let's check out the front first. How much travel have we got on there? Not bad. Okay, checking out that rear suspension. So we've got about 1.5 inch or so of clearance on there, but I guess this is more than adequate for thundering over bumps. Now, don't go throwing these little bits of paper away without reading them, because this one talks you through how the Slash Short Course race truck has been set up for off-road performance to improve stability on pavements, and it talks you through the changes in terms of moving the shock positions. So like on here, the shock position can be moved to the outside of the tyre for more stability on the pavement. And at the rear, they recommend moving the shock to the middle position in order to increase the stability on pavement as well. So, I would not have known to make those suspension changes had I not read that card. Okay, well I'm going to quickly go off, charge my 7-cell pack up, ready for Isabella coming back home from school. Comes with a 3000 milliamp nickel metal hydride pack, so we should get a good runtime. I'm going to time the runtime on it when I do my outside test of the thing to see just how long it lasts fresh out of the box, but quite looking forward to this one. I'm also going to go out and read the manual to see what I need to do to program the ESC into training mode. The car is 30 miles an hour capable, only when the optional spur and pinion are fitted to it. Well, I will put the GPS on it to find out just how fast it is stock out of the box, as I'm interested to see for myself, and then I'm going to put the optional spur on and pinion on one day when this is at school and see just how fast it is if we get above that 30 miles an hour with the optional gearing on there. Anyway, you want to see more of this car, more great RCs like it, then please do subscribe, and if you found this review useful, please share with friends. Well, if you like this video, then please do subscribe, and if you want to buy your RC gear, where I buy mine, buy from F&M Hobbies in New Jersey. Many thanks for watching.